And welcome. So I wanted to just quickly show you what I'm going to be sending out to my lovely customers. I was playing around with the card design this morning, trying to show off all the different colours. So I might have a little more of a play with that in a second. And then I have got in my hands samples of all the colours. So basically, if you've shopped with me in the last 6 months, you're going to be getting a catalogue in the post pretty soon. When I say pretty soon, they're not in the post yet, so it may be up to a week because I've been working on my studio and I've got the flooring to lay tomorrow, and I'm having my COVID jab, and hopefully I'll be fine, but and so I can work through doing things for you guys. Anyway, so you're all going to get a sampler of this. Now, recently I did ask if anyone who's my customer hasn't got a, what are these called? Swatch book. I think that's probably the best term for it. A swatch book of all the current colours. I'm happy to send any of my current customers one. And then you will get this edition. So the swatch book is made up of 7 by 7 centimetres by 7 centimetres squares. Usually with a hole in. So these aren't going to come with a hole in. So you can choose either to add them to your swatch book or to use them. But they are useful if you do add them to your swatch book, because it means that you can kind of like understand the colours and how they all work better. So I do recommend that. Okay, and then I had my first play with Quiet Meadow this morning. And I thought it was quite fun because basically I stamped each element or main element with a different colour. So I thought I'll stamp a few of those in front of you just to kind of show you how gorgeous these colours are. And then I think I might stamp a one sheet wonder using this stamp set, maybe mixed with something else, I'm not sure. And then, if depending how long that goes on for, I might come back again and do another video, because I am aware that I have promised I want to do something with the waterfront, snowfront, all those. So I might even do those in the new in colours, because I thought that might be fun to do. So I'm laying out. Now this is also a really good tip for anybody who runs workshops, and I know some of us are starting to think about that again now because things are opening up a little bit more. So this is just a tip for if you ever have to run a workshop with a lot of people. I would design a card like this. I would say, right, the stamp sets are on the colours, do not move them. If you find the stamp set on that colour, use it and put it back. It doesn't always work, but generally it does. And basically, they have a design that they can sort of copy if they so wish, or they can make up their own, but they're not to move the stamps off the ink pads. Okay, so let me just quickly then show you how I would then go about doing this. Actually, I think I started with the pale papaya first as a bit of a background. So I'll say a quick hello to everybody who's coming in on the live. Hello if you're watching this on the replay. Great to have you with me. And so I'm just trying to find my YouTube channel again so I can read your comments. There we go. Hello. Oh, I'm just waiting for it all to come up. I can see a few names. Hi, Martina, Valerie, Monica, Wendy, Valerie. Cindy, Karen, Janice, Vicky, Christine, Cindy, Shirley, Bonnie, Sheila, Elizabeth, Barb, Gail, Linda, Connie, Margaret. Lovely to see you all. Have I finished the painting? Well, I went back out just after tea and or dinner or supper, whatever you want to call it, and just did a sort of second coat, and it was the light was starting to go, and the tricky thing was I can't really paint in there when it's dark, because if I switch the lights on, they blind me. So I had to stop. So, yeah. Okay, then I'm going to do my little speckles here. Okay. Then do my wee little flowers. Aren't these cute? I'll put the two together on the block so that it's a bit quicker to do. So look, that's how you do multiple, trying to do multiple stamping. Now there are some really nice sentiments as well. Heartfelt love and caring thoughts are with you. That's nice. I like that one. That's not too sickly for me. So, oh, I thought it was a type of freckle. I have to say, I love how you guys pay so much attention to what I like, because I even had someone private message me to say today, Ruth, I know you're going to miss Waterfront because of the speckles, but I found you another one. And they sent me the name of this one, and I was like, I've already got it. But I love that you guys pay so much attention to what I like. It's very special. So, oh, that was a bit further over this one, but never mind. Okay, so I'm not going to make loads and loads of these in front of you. I just wanted to show you that once you've kind of figured out your design, it's quite easy to kind of get these out. They are spectacular freckles, and they're quite long freckles. Okay, now I'm going to do one more, because this is now on Very Vanilla. That's on the white, and I want to see the difference on the Very Vanilla. So, hi Ali. Oh, sweetheart, have you not been well? Sorry, I've not picked that up at all. Great to see you though. Is it the reoccurring issue that you have? Or have you had worse? Simple, yeah, simple stamping. Now this, look, when that goes down first of all, can you see the difference? I'll quickly show you the difference. This is why I say to you, you have to wait for the colour to calm down. See, that is immediately put on and that's dried. Okay, so there is a colour difference. You just have to give it time. Navarana! Hello, long time no see. How are you doing? Okay, so let's have a look. Which ones do you guys prefer? I don't know if you can see the difference actually. So this is on Very Vanilla and this is on Whisper White. Just got to wait for this to calm down. Actually, I wonder if the colour difference... there's me going on about the colour difference, so you've got to wait for it to dry. But it could also be it's on the Very Vanilla. So, that's interesting. You know what, I'm going to do it again while I wait for this one to dry. Do this one a slightly different way. You like the Very Vanilla, so you like the very... Oh, people are liking the Very Vanilla. Okay. Oh, from the COVID injection. Oh, did you react quite badly then, Ali? Mine's tomorrow. Tom had his on Sunday. Right, okay. Maybe it isn't the fact that it's drying. It is the fact that it's on two different coloured cardstock. So that's the white, and that is Very Vanilla. Okay. I think I kind of prefer the colour on this one, but I do like having the Very Vanilla background, so there we go. Never mind. Okay, well that's good. I've managed to get 4 done in the space of 10 minutes. Gosh, that's pretty good, isn't it? So this is good. You can do quick kind of like stamping. Right, I don't want to bore you with that tonight, guys. So I'm going to get some white cardstock. Ooh, I've got some. Have I got 12 by 12 here? Ooh, do you fancy seeing me do a big one tonight? Shall we do a big one? Now, while I've got this stamp set out, I might stamp a few things with this. Oh, that's managed to crease the corner of that a little bit. Whoa, Ali, that is really quite a reaction. Wowzers. Bless you. Right, please do share this video out with people, guys, because we're kind of just getting started here. You're in a creative funk, so I'm reading and playing PlayStation until the muses come back to me. Good idea. That's what I would do. I'd retreat into crocheting and knitting and all that kind of stuff never on if I had a creative funk. Although my sock knitting is doing well at the moment. I'm in my sort of downtime, I'm doing sock knitting. Okay, so I'm going to use this as a bit of a background to my wreath. Just cause I want to. Don't know what's going to happen, but yeah. Oh, Cindy's pulling weeds out of her garden. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Glenna, Ruth was wearing dotage earlier today. Oh yes, I was. Actually, so today Tom and I popped to town just to get some stuff, and the charity shops are now open. Yay! And also the market was open, and there's a stall in the market that sells kind of like imported, sort of really nice, brightly coloured clothes, usually from, I don't know, like I say the East is a generic term, but very kind of ethnic clothing. Anyway, I was looking on her rail, and she had some really, and I've always looked at her stuff thinking, oh, her stuff is so nice and bright. Anyway, I was looking through her clothes, and she had a number of items. She said, oh, some of these I'm going to reduce to £10. So on the clothes store was this. Look at this. I still have got to show Denise this. I think Denise would love this. It's very like I look like a ladybird now. Anyway, it had £15 on the ticket, and she was like, "Oh, you can help it. I reduced that to 10." I was like, "Oh, okay, thank you very much." And then she went, "Actually, I can do it for 8." I was like, "Seriously, please take £10." And she was like, "No, it's fine." And I was like, "No, please take." And I felt bad because like she's not been open for months and months and months, but she would not take £10. I was like, "Okay, fair enough. What can I do?" So I'm very happy. I've got a ladybug top with massive oh, Minnie Mouse. I didn't even think of that. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes. Just massive dotage, Minnie Mouse, eat your heart out. Oh really, Martina? Well, if she'd had another one, I could have gone back and get it for you, but she didn't. Okay, so this is that lovely flower from Quiet Meadow. It's very sweet. Okay, now unfortunately it doesn't have any real leafage with this stamp set, but I'm wondering if I'm very careful on how I ink this up. I'm actually going to change the block because this block is not the best block at all for this. I'm thinking if I just ink up the edges. Look, I haven't even put my stickers on these yet. That's how excited I was to play with these. Hi, Glenna. Hi Dorothy, welcome. So Esther is on holiday, by the way, everybody. I know she put a thing up on her social media. I completely forgot. I messaged her at like 9 o'clock and went, are you going live? Because I was kind of waiting for Esther. But I forgot she's on holiday. Okay. Oh, that was a bit too far away, but never mind. We'll work with that. We'll do something. Cover that up. Hey, Barbie. Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, it is. We are opening up a bit, but I do sense that it's not going to be perfect. Or the road is going to be bumpy, put it that way. Right. Coming up there. So I'm trying not to let the green overlap, but it does happen sometimes, but that's okay. Draw that one up from there. That one down from there. There we go. So this, I'm not really aiming at a wreath anymore, I don't think. I'm just aiming at kind of getting it done. Stick one up there. Okay. Cute. I like this new green. It's so nice. Okay, I'm wondering whether now to use some product that I've got to hand, and oh my god. Oh, I've got the leaf from Tranquil Thoughts. This is a nice strong image. Although it's rather tropical. So it's not really meadow-like, is it? Let's face it. Let's have a look at the fern. I haven't used this for a while. Now this isn't retiring actually. This is currant and will be staying current. Which was a bit of a surprise, but I'm quite pleased as it is such a beautiful stamp. I'm looking forward to see how this inks up and stamps. Hold on, have I got the right colour here? Yes, Evening Evergreen. Oh, got a gap here. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, that's nice. Oh, I can cover my boo-boo that I did down there. Oh, such a beautiful colour, Barbie. Yep. Oh, that was a bit much over there, but never mind. That's the thing when you're playing with new stamps for the first time and new colours, sometimes you don't quite, I don't know. Oh, and you're live as well, trying to talk to people. Sometimes you don't quite get it right. This is the new green, Martina. So this is Evening Evergreen, and this is Soft Succulent, that pale green there. Okay. And I'm stamping off. Now, stamped off, it's a slight shade darker than the Soft Succulent. It'll be interesting to see what this looks like 3rd generation. Shall I try? Okay, so 3rd generation, it's actually quite similar to that one, but I still love it. Okay, so let's have a think. Where are my blank areas that need filling? Okay. Now I'm thinking, using, I wonder if this little daisy would look cute. Because it's that kind of lovely line drawing, isn't it? So these two actually look really good together. You know, they're both that lovely detailed line imagery. Just going to shut down the ink pads and clean stamps off. My cloth is a bit wet. Never mind. Very true, Christine. Yes. Yeah, it was interesting that they did that. Although we've got Misty Moonlight currently. I'm kind of looking for the gaps, to be honest, guys, because oh, it was lovely this afternoon as I was doing some painting. A young lady who used to live, actually, funny enough, a bit further down this street many years ago, had her wedding yesterday, and they put it on YouTube. So it was lovely. I got to watch their wedding and sing along and listen to the message, which was lovely. Okay, so I've got some spottage to go on here. I still feel like I need some sort of green around flowers. So, fortunately, all my retiring stuff is in a bit of a mess, fallen on my sofa, because I had them all piled up and then they fell on me the other day. I was sitting at my sofa and all the stamps that were piled up behind me kind of toppled down in an avalanche of stamps. It was very funny because I was on the phone to a friend at the time and she saw it happen. Anyway, it made her giggle. I think that's a bit too delicate. That's a bit too watery. Oh, what's Forever Fern doing over there? That should be over there. I'm wondering if this leaf from here. Oh, bye Shirley. Lovely to see you. Oh, yeah, Wendy, it happened when I was with you, and then it happened again with somebody else. You would think I'd learnt my lesson, wouldn't you? But there we go. Where's my locks gone? Oh, there's one. Okay, right, I'm sitting down now. I'm serious now about this. Come on, Ruth, get this done. I feel like we just need to show off these flowers a little bit more by popping some leaves beside them. Okay. See, it just helps them show, it just shows the flowers off a little bit more, doesn't it, when you stamp those leaves. Did you on purpose make the colours in the bottom left darker than the top right? No. Top left. Top left. Oh, bottom left. I think it's the lighting, Diana. My light is right there. Yeah, I think it's the lighting. Might move. Thank you, Dorothy. Hi, April. Oh! Right, so this area here, I made a bit of a boo-boo with that stalk, so I'm going to try and highlight the green a bit more. So there we go. See, I don't want to stamp directly onto that flower up there, but I might need to do that. Okay, so that's helped to just get the focus back onto the flowers, I feel. So we still need to add some purple, which I may do with this little flower here. I am going to miss this little flower. It's very, very useful. So shall we add some of the new fresh freesia? So the fresh freesia, when I first looked at it, I thought, that's just like purple posy. It really isn't. It's much pinkier. And actually, in some respects, it doesn't look purpley at all. It actually looks pinky. But I guess it depends how you see colours, or how you name colours. So, but it's very pretty. Very, very pretty colour. Oh, got blender pens falling around me. Oh, did Anne-Marie pop in? Hey, Anne-Marie. Nice to see you. Oh, such a pretty colour. Okay, and then I'm going to use these two tiny flowers from the, got to remember the name of it, Quiet Meadow. Shall I get you guys in so you can see this? Oh my life. I've got stamps falling about everywhere now. And you know what? I've got a feeling even when I move into the studio, it's not going to be any better. I will still have stamps falling over. Aren't these adorable? These little stamps, little flowers. They're so small that they could be dotage. Oh, thank you, Kathy. See what I mean? They're so diddy. It's coming along well, April. I was painting the ceiling today. And my flooring arrived. So I'm hoping to try and get that fitted tomorrow morning before I go for my injection, in case I don't feel very well afterwards. And then it's slowly a case of moving furniture in there. But it's a bit tricky when you're not quite sure where you really want things to go, but I'll work it out. Okay, loving this cute flower. It's very sweet. Okay, I'm thinking then, so we've got the dotage stamp here. I don't know whether to darken this, the centre of these flowers up just a little bit. And for those of you who are often on my channel, you know what my favourite centre is. That'll be this one that I'm going to miss terribly. I'm wondering whether another layer of the pink will just help it pop a bit. Thanks, Wendy. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I love it when something works. Just so pretty. Start saving, girls. You're planning your European trip? Oh, I want to go to Italy as well, Janine. Always wanted to go to Italy. But we have to go via Germany. See Martina. Do you find stamping in a wreath form gives you better coverage of the paper? Kind of, yeah. It just gives you something to aim for. And also it means that you're kind of not wasting ink, if that makes sense, because if you're stamping, say, from the edge coming on, you're constantly wasting ink at the sides. But if you're stamping mainly like this, it tends to always work in terms of how you cut it up anyway, so you're using up less ink, and also you're using up less time stamping, because if I was to cut this into pieces and stamp all these individually, it would take me twice as long, because I'm making use of the fact that I'm doing a bigger image. So that's why I like doing it. Oh, you're going to come with us to Italy. Oh, Wendy's coming to Italy as well. Okay, Glenna, are you ready? Oh, I've got such a juicy ink pad because it's so new. Oh, I'm move slightly with that one. It's the only thing about these very delicate stamps, you have to be very careful to just go straight down and come straight back up and not move when you're down there. I have to say, this is probably the one of the most perfect spottage stamps I have ever come across. The ratio of large to small dots, and then the fact that it's not that uniform. Beautiful. Absolutely. I know it sounds really bizarre for me to go on about a stamp that's just got dots on it, but seriously, I love it. I think we may need a bus. Oh yeah. Oh, we can rent a villa in Italy. Glenna understands. Right, there we go. So there we go, an introduction to the new in colours. So, oh, I was going to say I'll go over the names of it, but I haven't actually put them on yet. I've been a little bit tardy in my getting round to it all. So, just to say, if you ever buy ink pads from Stampin' Up, what's that, Linda? Ooh, an Artful Stampin' Space Vacation. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and then we've got to go up to Scotland as well, because I think Cindy wants to go on a pub crawl up to Scotland. So this is Pale Papaya, everybody. So if you didn't know, when you get the new ink pads, the stickers are on the bottom, and you should be able to find the language closest to what you understand. If you don't want the name of it on the front and just want the colour sticker, that's fine. There is a spare colour sticker, and that the idea with that is that you put that on the inside. Oh, that's wonderful news, Patty. Yes, so you then stick the colour sticker inside, so that when you've got your ink pads open, you can see what you've got open. Because to be honest, some of them, that you know, because they're so dark, you can get them muddled up very easily. So. Oops. And it is worth me reminding people from time to time about this, because I was even on a demonstrative Facebook group the other day, and somebody asked about the stickers that didn't realise, and they clearly were quite, you know, a seasoned stamper and hadn't realised. So I know most of you do know about these stickers, but you know, I have new customers. You guys need to know about this. So there we go. And then that's great, then you can read what's on there. What am I missing? I'm missing the purple, the freesia rather. I should stop calling it purple, because I think different people see it in different ways. That's a good idea, Martina. Okay, so you take this blank one. Oops. Although actually I'm tempted to take the Japanese one, because I don't know if Stampin' Up has sorted it out, but with some of my other colours, the older pads, the colour seems to have reacted, and so I've wanted to put a new sticker on the outside. So I think what I might do is just use the Japanese one to put on the inside there, like that. Oops, that's not quite in, because you can see a lot of the colour. So anyway, I'm gonna go now, but I think I may come back and have a little bit more of a play with those 3 stamp sets that I mentioned, the waterfront, snowfront and my meadow, isn't it? And maybe use some of these new greens with it. Okay, so I think you've kind of got a good introduction to the new colours, and will hopefully over the next few weeks. But as I said, I don't want to overwhelm you too much with new stuff, because it's a bit frustrating for those of you who can't get it. And we've got loads of things that are retiring that I want to just remind you about. So, right, I will see you guys in a minute. Lovely to see you all. Take care. Bye.